Welcome back to Pikmin Free Internet. I'm Colorful Arty, and we are going to get the last pieces of fruit today. We're going to Twilight River for the last time. So this is day 39. We're going to get all the fruit today, and then on day 40, we're going to beat the final boss again. And because I'm told that if you get all the fruit, there's a special ending. Actually, I might just lump them both into this. Nah, I'm not going to lump them both into this one episode. That'll defeat the point of waiting until day 40 anyways. Oh, and it's raining here too. Yes! Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do is get our yellow Pikmin. So, if memory serves, the bomb rocks should be around in this opening area. Because there were a few bomb rock walls that I actually had to blow up around here, I just realized, so... Let's see... There they are! There they are! Alright, Alf. Please go to that can. You, little missy, are going to take 60 Pikmin. And you're also going to go over there. And finally, Charlie. I should have had Alf take more, but no. What we need are red Pikmin. We need fighters. Okay. So we gotta basically make sure that the way is clear. What the? Stop it! Okay, that's a low blow. Low blow. Very low blow. What the heck? I didn't even know this guy was on this map. Take that. Okay. Yay! We got bombs. Alright. You are going to meet up with Charlie. Where is Charlie? There's Charlie. Okay, I swear I brought more blue Pikmin than this. Oh! I didn't even see you, water dumper. How dare you? Alright. I just realized there's another water dumper around here. Actually, there's two of them. gotta kind of draw them away from each other. Since when are water dumbles like invincible while they're eating? Come on. That's more like it! Alright, now we can switch. Ooh, data file. Journal entry number 6. Today I had a terrifying dream. A dream in which Pikmin were carrying me back to the Onion after I'd been ravaged by creatures. I thought I shared a strong bond with them, but maybe that was just my wishful thinking. I might have to start sleeping with one eye open. Captain Olimar. That's disconcerting! But yeah, if you think about it, Pikmin just bring anything dead back to their base, so if Olimar died, they would bring it back to their base. Oh! Not this guy. Okay, seriously? There's like a gazillion Pikmin on it. Seriously, that was ridiculous. I had like 50 Pikmin on him and he was barely taking any damage at all. Well, everyone take some raspberries. It's always so fun to take the corpses of your enemies back. Brittany, you can go back to base. Okay. Okay. Set that off of there. Well, that was cool. Everyone pick up the pair. Well, I mean, as many people as we can get on it. Oh, come on. Well, everyone come back to base then, I guess. And is it just me, or did our blue Pikmin numbers increase drastically today? I bet you they did. Awesome. Okay, we don't really need winged Pikmin. I'm basically just gonna build up our armies today. Yes! Fruit! Now this is magnificent. So now we've got all the fruit on this level. We've got all the fruit in the game! And all that's left is to get the good ending. So, should I make this a really short episode, or should I just go around and start building up my army? You know what, we've got like 100 of every character, so... Ending the day early. Sorry guys, this is a short episode. But wow, Pikmin Free is going to be a 40 episode series. That massively trumps my my second longest series, which is Oracle of Seasons Cursed. That was 25 episodes, so this is getting close to twice that length. Fun! This has been a very fun series, though. I'm so glad I decided to blind Let's Play this. This was much better than Mighty No. 9. Can't wait to taste the new fruit! So juicy gaggle. Mixed juice. It's not the... Actually, I guess raspberry juice kind of is that color. I actually like them. Like, raspberries are alright, but I would never like go out of my way to buy them just to eat them straight. And now, the tremendous sniffer. Why is it when people like depict pears in games, they're always green? Like, the pears I like, it's when they're yellow and have like a few brown spots around them. But, like, they're soft, but not mushy, and so juicy. Oh. That's what a good pear should be. That should give us 100% of the fruit. All fruit retrieved! We've recovered every bit of fruit from all the accessible areas! We now just need to find the Cosmic Drive Key while we still have some juice supplies remaining. That'll be easy. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to look at every single fruit description. It looks like we cleaned out about the edible matter. From now, it's going to be consuming our juice supply if we don't find the Cosmic Drive Key soon and get back to Kopai. We've got a lot of juice left. We shouldn't worry. It's good to build up our juice supply like this. We should be alright for a little while. We got 59 fins of juice! Alright. We've had a ton of Pikmin die, but it's been worth it. We've completed our mission and harvested all of the edible matter from this planet. Everyone on Kopai will be so happy to... Oh, but now I'm getting ahead of myself. We still need to get the Cosmic Drive Key. Let's track that thing down and be on our way. Sincerely, Brittany. Day 39. I really hope the Plasma Wraith is still wandering around that area right next to our base in the Territorial Oak. Formidable Oak. The Territorial Oak is an enemy from Earthbound. Whoops! Yeah, I'm going to be reading all of the fruit descriptions, since this episode's been very short, and I haven't read that many. Fruit file, the Sunseed Berry. As a scientist and as a food eater, I'm excited about this new source of potential nutrition. I just wish it didn't look like it was covered in pimples. Luckily, the taste of it is like delicious and scrumptious it had a baby. Let's gather as many of these as we can. Oh, you guys can't see that on the big screen? Is there a way to change that? Is there a way to change that? Because that would be great if I could. Nope. Face Wrinkler, aka the lemon. This fruit is so sour that one bite makes my whole face want to climb into my mouth and pull it back out. It's high in picotin U though, so I guess I'll try adding small amounts of the juice to other food. Better food. Yeah, that's how I feel about lemons. The Zest Bomb, aka the lime. This one's sour. What the... I didn't know you could do that. As I was saying, this one's sour but smells really nice. I wonder if the juice would work as a deodorant. I also wonder if we can spare a little for the experiment. Finally, I wonder if the captain would notice if I doused him in it while his back was turned. The pocketed airhead. It's like the orange with the bulge on top. When we opened this one up, I was curious to find what we'd find in the funny head at the top of the fruit. Turns out, nothing. It's just got a thick skin with a big head that doesn't actually have anything inside. That's why I named it for the captain. Hee hee. Wow, Brittany. Quite the charmer. The dapper blob, the whatever the small purple fruit is. There's something compelling about this shapeless fruit with its tiny hat. It's like the fruit is heading to a fancy party full of debonair berries and upscale squashes. As a botanist, I have to say that that party sounds like the cutest thing that ever cuted. Dawn pustules, aka green grapes. These little spheres have it all. Smooth skin, delicious juice, a nice smell. They're almost perfect, except that exact shade of green is the captain's, like favorite color of all. He painted his room, his fingernails, and I heard even his dog this color. Blah. I agree. I love the color green, but I wouldn't paint my dog that color. Partly because I don't have a dog. The lesser mock bottom. This is the thing that looks like the red potato. This fruit's flesh is soft and pale yellow. No, it's... Oh, flesh, yeah. It's juicy and has a sweet sour flavor. I must also note that it's shaped almost exactly like a baby's bottom. While the scientific merit of this observation is debatable, the adorability is not. Fire-breathing feast, the dragon fruit. Even though it looks like one of the monstrous beasts that this planet has so many of, this fruit has a light flavor and tons of seeds. It'd be a great food source back home, if the people don't run away from it in terror. I always wanted to try dragon fruit. Cupid's grenade, the cherry. Yes, the people of Kopai will be thrilled that we found this sweet, entirely delicious food source. They'll adore us forever when we introduce them to this weapon of mass nutrition. Disguised delicacy, the kiwi. Ha! This fuzzy produce thought it could disguise itself as one of the native creatures, but I know the smell of Pikmin you anywhere. Take that, fruit. Disappointed. Dusk pustules, the regular red grapes. There's something very charming about all these little beads of juice. It makes me feel like we'll never run out of fruit. The color reminds me of something. Oh, Auntie Bee's hair. She has such a rebellious streak. Stellar extrusion, the starfruit. I must admit, when I saw this fruit's star-like shape, it seemed like destiny. 3 explorers going to the stars to find fruit and coming back with fruit that looks like stars. What could be more fitting? Then I tasted it and it was only okay. Kinda sour. Bummer. Velvety Dream Drop, the apricot. The taste of this one takes me back to Auntie Bee's famous fruit pastries. The pit's pretty big, so there's not a whole lot of juice in there, but maybe someday this pit will grow into a tree in Auntie Bee's backyard, and she can taste it for herself. Citrus Lump, the orange. Sweet and totally delicious. This one has quite a bit of Pikmin U. On closer analysis, the white fiber just inside the skin seems to have most of the nutrition, but it's not very tasty. I'll save it for the captain. Man, she does not like the captain. Heroine's Tear, the mango. This is my favorite so far. It's sweet in this kind of elegant way. Poor Alf can't touch it without getting itchy all over, and the captain's not refined enough to appreciate it. I'll have to make the sacrifice and eat it all myself. I'll season it with my tears. Nice sarcasm, Brittany. The Delectable Banquet, the thing that looks like a fig. Crazy! We cut this open and it's filled with tiny white flowers, meaning it's not technically a fruit at all. Analysis also indicates that it won't be ripe very long before it starts to rot. I think I'll save this one for the captain. Wow, Brittany, you hate the captain. The Scaly Custard, the avocado, which is disgusting. Huh, looks like a reptile doing its best impression of pudding. Doesn't seem very fruit-like at all. Not much juice, not sweet, high fat content. Tasty, I guess, in an odd way. I just hope it wasn't a poisonous reptile. Avocados are gross, that's my opinion. The Juicy Gaggle. Finally, something on this planet that isn't gigantic. These little red globes are the perfect size for Kopate hands, and this juice inside makes a good meal. I bet these will be a lunchbox favorite back home. Juicy Gaggle's the raspberry, in case you didn't know. The Crimson Banquet, the watermelon. It's huge, super juicy, and filled with tons of seeds to take home and cultivate. How is this thing even real? Just put it through the dehydrator, then you'll see how real it is. The Serine Acid Shock, the greenish-yellow nectarine with a little red bottom. I don't know what it is. Ack! Sour! So sour! I feel like my taste buds have been sucker punched. We can't afford to waste edible food, but this one will need to be pickled or something before anyone would willingly eat it. On the plus side, I'll never forget the face that Alf made. The portable sunset, which is the persimmon. Look at the colors! It reminds me of the time I melted all my crayons and tried to combine them together into a super crayon. I really thought that would work. Anyway, Alf doesn't like the smell of this fruit, but he doesn't have a sophisticated nose palate like I do. Really. The blonde imposter. Hey! This is also a kiwi. Aha! This furry little fruit tried to hide itself under a veil of camouflage and fuzz, but I won't be fooled. Tell me, Mrs. Fauna, are you indeed animal and not vegetable? Where are your legs? Checkmate, fruit. That was weird. The seed hive, which is, well, looks like a gourd. This was a bit of an emotional roller coaster for us. We were lured in by the sweet scent, but when we cut it open, it was infested with huge insects. Alf fainted, the poor fiend. Then I realized that the insects were seeds. Yay! Alf will wake up eventually. The wayward moon, which is a cantaloupe. Once you get past the tough, cratered exterior, this fruit has a refined, almost delicate flavor. Kinda reminds me of the captain, except he's all exterior. Wow. When you read these back to back and she just keeps insulting the captain, they're not as funny. Astringent clump, which is the yellow sphere of whatever that is. I didn't mean to do that. A little sweet, a little sour, but mostly bitter. Alf can't cope with the bitterness and wants me to sweeten it somehow, but I have to say it's growing on me. Maybe he'll mature into it. Maybe. Oh, just did that one. The mock bottom, which is a peach. Aha! I'm sorry. The specimen is slightly fuzzy, has a high juice content, and has a hardy pit that should travel well back to Kopai. And as a scientist, I cannot and should not remark that it looks almost exactly like a bottom. Hehe! The specimen is slightly fuzzy. Okay. The slapstick crescent, the banana. Oh my gosh, but this is delicious. No, it's not. So sweet and comforting. I can imagine a little kid eating just gobs of these things. They'll have to be careful around the inedible peel, though. It's extremely slippery and should be, or could be, a safety hazard. The insecticonda, which is the apple. That smell! I can't tear my nose away from that smell. I'd dive right in and start eating, but something about this name the computer supplied makes me just a touch suspicious about what's going on inside this vein. Next up, the crunchy deluge, whatever it is. Lots of juice in here, like having your mouth flooded in sweetness. Not much Pikmin youth, but nutrition isn't everything. Sometimes you just want a natural disaster of flavor, you know? Finally, the tremendous sniffer, the pear. This specimen has a sweet flavor and a soft texture, kind of like my Auntie Bee. The shape reminds me of her nose, too. So elegant, so glamorous. She's the envy of the family with that nose. I miss my aunt. I want to go home. Aww. Well, Brittany, you will go home in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'm Colorful Arty, and tune in next time to the grand finale. We're going to beat the Plasma Wraith again and see the true ending of the game. Have a great day, and God bless.